What's up YouTube? My name is William, aka Crypto Wooly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up your Stellar Lumen on your Ledger Nano S, as well as we're going to go through the process of transferring your Stellar Lumen from an exchange like Binance into your Ledger Nano S. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to set up our ledger that is Stellar in our Ledger Nano S. So you're going to open up a Chrome browser, and on the left hand side where you see applications, you select on that, and we're going to go to the Ledger Manager. So we're going to select that, and then the next thing we'll need to do is to connect our Ledger Nano S. So I'm going to connect my Ledger Nano S and enter in my PIN code. Now once I'm connected, now it's going to reflect that on my screen, and now I'm going to search for Stellar. Now this is Stellar, so I'm going to download this application on my Ledger, so select that. Now the next thing on your Ledger Nano S, you're going to see it says allow Ledger Manager, so you select the check mark, yes. So it's processing. Okay, so it has installed it. Now let me scroll to my Stellar, so I can see my Stellar on my Ledger Nano S. Now the next thing we need to do is we'll need to just close this application, and then you go to the stellar.org website. It's Stellar, STELLAR.org, and then on the website you're going to see where it says wallets, so you select wallets, and once you scroll down you're going to see your Ledger icon here. So we're going to select Ledger and use with account viewer, select that as well, and then you're going to see here where it says connect Ledger Nano S. Now it's grayed out because we've not allowed browser support yet. So what we're going to do next is to allow browser support, so we can use the stellar.org website as a means to do the transaction. So on my Ledger Nano S, I'm going to go to Stellar, and I'm going to press both buttons, and then I'm going to scroll to, it says use wallet to view account, so you press the right for the drop down list, and on the settings you select settings, and under browser support you select browser support, and finally you select yes. So once you select yes, this will become active on the screen. So we're going to log in with our Ledger. So now it has logged you in to the stellar.org using your Ledger Nano S. So we can see right now our balance is 0 Lumen, and this is our public address to receive coins, that is Stellar coins. And down here is the section if you would like to send to someone. You enter the person's address, and then you enter the amount, and then you send. But in our case, we want to transfer from an exchange into our Ledger Nano S. So this is the address we're going to use for that transaction. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy this address. I'm going to copy it. Now I have an account in Binance, so I'm going to go into my Binance account, and this is my Stellar right here. So I'm going to withdraw. So I click on withdraw. Alright, so I'm going to enter in the address right here. I'm going to paste it in, and just make sure there are no spaces behind, and also in front. Just make sure the address is right. I'm just going to quickly verify that I have the right address. So I'm going to go to Stellar. So it's GAOPF. Okay, go back to Binance, GAOPF. Okay, and the last digits or letters are here is WMQSA. WMQSA. So perfect. The address is perfect. Now I don't want to add any memo. Memo is you adding like a label to this transaction. So I'm just going to check that so that there are no labels. And the total of my Stellar I have is 209. Now it's better you do a little transaction just to make sure that everything goes well before you do a large transaction. So I'm just going to select max, and let me just make about let's say 20. Okay, so the minimum is 21. Okay, make it 25. Okay, and then I do a submit. Now I'm going to enter in the two-factor authentication for Binance. All right, now it has sent me an email. I'm going to go into my email to verify. Now this is the email from Binance. So I'm going to select confirm. Alright, so it has been confirmed. So now I'm going to go into my Binance and I'm going to do a refresh. Okay, so right now it's going through the processing phase. So I'm just going to give it a few minutes to do what it needs to do. All right, so the transaction went through, shows completed. So we're going to go into the stellar.org website and see if it's there. Okay, perfect. So now I can now confidently send the entire amount. So I'm going to paste that address again just to make sure there are no spaces. Scroll to the end. Verify that the address is the same. Verify that WMQSA, WMQSA. Okay, so the address is perfect. I'm going to check that box and I'm going to send the max amount and then submit. And do the two-factor authentication again, Binance. Okay, so I'm going to check my email, confirm it. Okay, all right, so I'm going to go into Binance, refresh. All right, so we're going to refresh and see if the process is completed. Okay, all right, so the process is completed. Now we're going to go to the stellar.org website and see. All right, so my coins has been transferred successfully into my ledger. Okay, all right, so we can see the latest transaction that came in, and we can see that it has been successfully transferred into my ledger Nano S. So all I need to do is just to log out of this my ledger. So I'm going to go to browser support and select no. So I'm disconnected. So I'm going to go to back and quit the application. And I'm going to log out of here. Okay. Now I'm going to disconnect this So we're going to verify that we have the transaction in the Ledger Nano S. So I'm going to connect my ledger again so I can verify. I'm going to enter in my PIN code, and then I'm going to scroll to my Stellar, select it, and I'm going to scroll down to settings. On the way it says use wallet to view accounts. I'm going to go to settings, and under settings to select that. We're going to see browser support, select that, and then we're going to select yes. So once we select yes, this becomes active. So we click on login with Ledger, and we can see down here the 2 transactions that was sent to this Ledger Nano S, and you can see the entire amount. So this is how you can set up your Stellar on your Ledger Nano S, and also transfer your coin from an exchange like Binance into your Ledger Nano S. So that ends this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to get more videos like this about or how-to videos about using your Ledger Nano S and also cryptocurrencies, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So thank you once again for taking the time to watch this video, and you have a great day. Bye-bye.